Good evening, friends. Thank you for joining me every evening to follow what's happening in India and abroad. And thank you for sending me your useful comments and suggestions. If you believe in this channel, do share it with your friends and spread the message. Our only mission is to bring you the truth and both sides of the story. Thank you for your support. Friends, there's so much news on the Shilpa Raj Kundra pawn scam that you'll see where Mumbai police is trying to lead us all to. You will see that, they are trying to only single out Raj Kundra. So while I read it, you will understand what's happening and why they are doing it. Now, the latest breaking news is that Raj Kundra was sent to 14 days judicial custody in the pornography case. The businessman, after being arrested last Monday, that was July 19th, was put behind till Friday, July 23rd, before it was extended to Tuesday, July 27th. As per reports, Raj has filed a plea challenging the police custody and also seeking a bail in the matter. Well, the Bombay High Court heard the case today. Raj's judicial custody has been extended. As reported in the media, the High Court has extended Raj Kundra's judicial custody for another 14 days. It also noted that the crime branch had been denied custody. ANI also confirmed the extension of his arrest by tweeting, Maharashtra, a court in Mumbai sent actor Shilpa Shetty's husband Raj Kundra and Ryan Thorpe to judicial custody for 14 days in the pornography racket case. The above-mentioned site also reported that Raj Kundra's lawyer would be moving into the High Court for bail. The High Court, the hearing for Kundra's bail will take place tomorrow. Talking about the case, a charge sheet was filed and its details the financial target, Raj Kundra's company called Bollyfame Media Limited, projected earnings of in the year 2023-24. As per the report, the projected gross revenue of around rupees 146 crores and net profit of over rupees 30 crores, with the profits doubling year on year. Raj Kundra was arrested, booked under sections 420 for cheating, 34 for common intention, 292 and 293 related to obscene and indecent advertisements and displays of the Indian Penal Code and relevant sections of the Information Technology Act and the Indecent Representation of Women Prohibition Act. Now, what you'll be asking after hearing this is that the news that is coming in is that whether Shilpa Shetty is being protected by the Mumbai police, because they're saying that she has no role in it. So which comes as a very suspicious thing. So are they in the process of protecting this woman? Now Mumbai police says Shilpa has no hand in the Raj Kundra pornography scandal. Now, any viewer would ask, after living with your husband for so many years, can a woman say that she does not know what he is doing? Is she so ignorant, like a woman coming from the village who does not know anything? Is she so ignorant that she does not know what has been happening behind her back? Is she not aware that the company has been named after her son? And she projects herself as the modern, healthy yoga freak, a mom, a modern mom to the hilt. Even before Raj Kundra came into the Bollywood scene, it was Shilpa Shetty who came in. And you remember the famous affair that she had with Akshay Kumar. In a recent report, Shilpa Shetty was in tears and she had a big argument with Raj Kundra during the crime branch raid, the Mumbai police sources said. Now, this looks like a huge drama, just like what they did in Sushant's case, where they hid all the evidence and said that it was a suicide. Now, just let's briefly look at Shilpa Shetty's background. Who was she? Shilpa Shetty was born in a traditional close-knit family in Bangalore that hails from the Band community. She was from a young age, she liked dancing, so she learned Bharatanatyam. She was the elder daughter of Surendra and Sunanda Shetty, who were manufacturers of tamper-proof caps for the pharmaceutical industry. And her native language is Tulu. According to reports, she's only studied till 10th standard, but later she said that she did her graduation also, but we don't know from which university. After which she started taking modeling assignments. She started her career by modeling for Limca at the age of 16. in 1991 and made her film debut in a film that never released. It was called Gata Rahe Mera Dil with Ronit Roy. Then in 1993 with Bazigar, portraying a woman murdered by her psychopathic husband, Shah Rukh Khan, she won the Filmfare Best Supporting Actress Award. Her first leading role was in the film Aag in 1994, which was averagely received at the box office. She had a hit that same year with the film Main Khiladi Tu Anari opposite Akshay Kumar. This was followed by many films which were average to poor because basically she was not a good actress. Shetty starred in another film that year, Aao Pyar Kare, followed by 1995 Hatkadi, where she was working alongside actors such as Saif Ali Khan, Govinda and Madhu, but it failed at the box office. It was during the film Main Khiladi Tu Anadi that she has started an affair with Akshay. This was at a time when Akshay was already having an affair with Raveena Tandon. But knowing Akshay, we all know how many people he's been changing. So he broke up the relationship with Raveena Tandon and started an affair with Shilpa. Shilpa would come to the sets to see him with her girlfriend, Twinkle. Subsequently, Akshay shifted his love to Twinkle, leaving Shilpa in the lurch. After which, in the 2000s, she was known more as a controversy queen because she walked into a temple with her chappals, and then she also posed with a pujari at a Pawai Mandir. So this was all to shock people and get PR through her shock photos. This was also the time when she was having an affair with Salman Khan and was reportedly being seen at his Panvel farmhouse at late night parties. Then suddenly she started frequenting Dubai. And rumors were that she had started having links with the underworld, and that she and her father had connections where they would threaten people and extort money using the underworld connection. Now, these are rumors. How far this is true is something worth digging about, but people say that they know about this. During this time, she wanted to marry a person called Anubhav Sinha, who was much married and had children. But he refused, and thus she had to move on in life. This was also the time when Richard Gere was shown kissing her on stage. She courted controversy in a very big way. Then her entry, you remember, into Big Brother brought her big fame. Because, see, none of her films clicked. So she decided that she should try something totally different. And that's how she entered Big Brother. There in UK, she met Raj Kundra, who was a businessman, when they did an ad. And that's how their affair started. You remember I told you, I gave you a brief about Raj Kundra in the last session. Raj Kundra left his pregnant wife for Shilpa. And his wife accused Shilpa of being a greedy woman who was after Raj Kundra's wealth. When they got married, Raj Kundra actually had a 3-month-old daughter who he had left behind. Raj Kundra, as I told you before, he was the son of a bus driver who later became a restaurant owner. And Raj Kundra himself moved into the diamond trade in Dubai. And then it was said that he made porn films with women from Nepal when he started acquiring Pashmina shawls for branded companies. In February 2009, Shilpa and her husband, Raj Kundra, became part owners of the Indian Premier League franchise cricket team, Rajasthan Royals, by paying approximately $15 million for 11.7% stake. And the rest we've all mentioned in the last session. Now, if reports are to be, if the reports say that Shilpa has absolutely no idea about what Raj Kundra was doing as per Mumbai police, then one has to add it with a bag full of salt. It seems Shilpa broke down in front of the cops and told them that Raj had kept her in the dark about the content of the app and she did not know anything. When crime branch officials raided Shilpa Shetty's Juhu residence on Saturday and reportedly questioned her over knowledge of her husband's Raj Kundra's involvement in the pornography racket case, as per media, the Hangama 2 actress had a huge apartment when the crime branch raided their home, following which the actress, as we said, broke down in tears, saying she was totally unaware. The day the crime branch took Raj Kundra to his Mumbai home for his searches, Shilpa too was questioned. Shilpa was very upset after the interrogation. She and Kundra had a huge argument where she shouted and asked him what was the need of doing such a thing and why he did everything. The crime branch team had to intervene between the couple to pacify the actress, the sources said. So here also you see the all the all whatever we see in Bollywood scripts coming out in full form, a real drama. They informed that Shetty broke down in front of the cops and told them that Kundra had kept her in the dark about the content of the app, and she did not know anything. Shattered Shilpa told Kundra that due to his actions, the family name is getting defamed, and the endorsements in that industry are being cancelled, and the family is facing huge financial loss. She asked him what was the need of doing such things when they achieved a standing in society. This is what Mumbai police said. Giving more details about the case, the sources informed that Kundra was anticipating his arrest after the property cell of the Mumbai crime branch arrested 9 people in the connection with the pornography racket case in March. Kundra had changed his phone in March so that no data could be recovered. When crime branch officials asked him about his old phone, he told them he threw it away. Police believe that the old phone contains many important pieces of evidence and is looking for it. They added that the investigation has revealed that Kundra had a B plan, ready to escape the investigation in that case. Meanwhile, crime branch has appointed a financial auditor to probe the money trail of Raj Kundra and Shilpa Shetty and their alleged involvement in the pornography racket case. In the investigation, the crime branch has found transactions worth crores were done from the joint account of Shilpa Shetty and Raj Kundra. The crime branch suspects that the earnings from Hotshots and Bollyfame app used to come into this joint account, said the sources. They added that the police is also probing whether the money earned from the apps was being invested in bitcoins. Meanwhile, the police custody of Raj Kundra and Ryan Thorpe is ending on Tuesday, and as per sources, they will seek the extension of their custody from the court today. Now, we learn that it has been extended. And there was a tip-off about the porn racket in February, where women were lured with roles. Raj Kundra and his personal involvement and what led to his arrest. The WhatsApp conversations of Raj Kundra revealed that he had devised a backup plan to broadcast pornographic films after his Hotshot app was taken down by both Google and Apple Store. The British Indian businessman and husband of Bollywood actress Shilpa was arrested by the Mumbai police on charges of creating pornographic films and publishing them through mobile apps. According to the reports, he is accused of being the key conspirator in creating and publishing pornographic content online. The Mumbai police official investigating the porn film racket case involving Raj Kundra have alleged that he has made over 100 porn movies in the last 1.5 years. The crime branch officials said they have recovered huge data of porn movies, running into terabytes, during their raids at Raj Kundra's office in Andheri West, Mumbai. The police have also seized the server and devices allegedly used to store this data. At least 70 adult movies have been recovered from the server. The Mumbai police officials alleged that Raj Kundra entered the porn industry in August 2019 and earned crores through them. The arrest of Raj Kundra comes months after Mumbai police had initiated a coordinated probe into the porn film racket case. The case is under investigation since the beginning of this year. According to reports, the Mumbai police first received a tip-off on February 4th saying a porn movie was being shot at a bungalow in Madai. During the surprise raid on the bungalow that followed, the police found 2 persons in a state of undress being filmed in intimate poses. The Mumbai police had arrested 5 men from the spot, and a woman was rescued from the house that day. The latter has made a complaint in the case, which eventually led to the arrest of businessman and actor Shilpa Shetty's husband 5 months later on July 19th. According to the police, the 5 accused would lure aspiring actresses, especially those who came from rural areas of Maharashtra or Jharkhand, promising them roles in web series. On the day of the shoot, the accused would eventually inform the victims that the script had been changed. Later, they would force them to undress and shoot intimate scenes. If any of them refused to indulge in such movies, the accused would threaten them with the bill for setting up the shooting. As these women came from humble backgrounds, most of these women would succumb to the pressure, the police had said. After forcefully shooting the pornographic content, the accused used to upload them on mobile applications like Hot Hit Movies and Hot Shots. The accused offered monthly subscriptions through these apps similar to mainstream OTT platforms and also earned revenue through paid advertisements on their social media platforms. In June 2020, the Apple Store and Google Play Store removed the apps after receiving complaints saying that the apps were streaming pornographic material. Adult movies were shot in a bungalow, sold films to foreign entities, is what the Mumbai police said. During the probe, as we said, these adult movies were shot in a day at rented bungalows on the outskirts of Mumbai, usually Mud Island. A staff of 5 to 6 people doubled up as actors, dialogue writers, web app developers, and assistants working in making the films. As the accused uploaded the content regularly, these apps became especially popular, with some of them having more than 1 lakh subscribers. During the course of its investigation, the Mumbai police focused on producers and others who assisted in the process of shooting. The Mumbai police had arrested 9 people, including producer Rowa Khan, small-time model and actor Gehna Vishisht. Later, the crime branch started probing entities that brought such adult films. Upon the investigation, they came across a name called Umesh Kamath. The police arrested Umesh Kamath, who worked with UK-based Kenrin Private Limited, a production company that owns the Hot Shots app, where some of these movies were uploaded. Umesh Kamath was a former personal assistant of Raj Kundra. As Mumbai police grilled Umesh Kamath and went through his call records, the Mumbai police found that Kenrin just owned the app, but Raj Kundra ran the operation through his Mumbai-based company, Vian Industries. Vian, as you know, is Shilpa Shetty's son. The Mumbai police filed a charge sheet filed in April. However, they did not name Kundra. Umesh Kamath confessed that he uploaded at least 8 pornographic and obscene videos shot by Gehna Vishisht on a social media app. The police suspect that Kundra has a stake in Kenrin. You remember there was an interview by Gehna in one of the channels where she said that it was all that they were doing was only shooting erotic movies. But here, Umesh Kamath very clearly says what she shot was pornographic and obscene videos. The Mumbai police subjected Kamath's laptop to forensics, which revealed more damning details about the involvement of Raj Kundra. The police team raided Kundra's place and said they now have incriminating evidence to prove his involvement in the racket. Also, the police have accessed a series of WhatsApp conversations belonging to Kundra, where we said that he had a plan B as well. The police have also analyzed the agreement papers, subscription details, emails, WhatsApp chats. In one of the WhatsApp chats, groups he is named H accounts. He had discussed live revenue of rupees 1.85 lakh and movie sales of rupees 4.52 lakhs, the police said. The police have accessed at least 4 screenshots of the WhatsApp chat in which Kundra was allegedly seen discussing his plans. The screenshots read, Plan B started, maximum 2 to 3 weeks. The new app will be live, iOS and Androids. It's a blessing. During this conversation, a member named Rob Digital Marketing Hotshots asked Kundra, until then, can we deactivate all the bold films and the appeal against the Play Store? In another screenshot, a member says to Kundra, till BF, which is Bolifame, is up. Let's find out a way to sustain HS, which is Hot Shots. Apparently, Kundra discussed removing extremely bold content from the platform for the time being, the Mumbai police said. On October 11th, the members of the H accounts WhatsApp group also discussed the live revenue of rupees 1.85 lakh and the movie sales of rupees 4.52 lakhs. Kundra and his brother-in-law, Pradeep Bakshi, appreciated the member. The police have now sent the server for forensic analysis to know whether Raj Kundra used the servers to upload pornographic material to his UK-based shell company, Kenrin. The police have asked the businessman to share his bank details. Meanwhile, Kundra's bank accounts with deposits of around rupees 7.5 crores has been frozen by the police in connection with the case. And the police have described Kundra as a key conspirator in the case. That was registered on February 4th at the Malavani police station in suburban Mumbai. In all, 11 people have been arrested so far in the case. The Mumbai police have said Raj Kundra has been booked under IPC section 420, that's cheating, 34 common intention, 292 and 293, related to obscene and indecent advertisements and display, and besides, relevant sections of the IT Act and the Indecent Representation of Women Prohibition Act. Now, with regards to Hotshots, the app for pornographic content that's at the center of the Raj Kundra controversy. The Hotshot app is reportedly described as the world's first 18-plus app, showcasing some of the hottest models and celebs globally in exclusive photos, short films, and hot videos, implying soft-to-hard porn. It's no longer available in Google and Apple Store. We now move on to Jaydev, who will give us the rest of the news.
Everyone, am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah, it looks like Javed Akhtar is behind Kangana Ranaut. And today we just heard that the High Court refused to hear Javed Akhtar plea alleging Kangana Ranaut that she misled court to get her passport renewed. So a bench of Justice S.S. Shinde and Justice N.J. Jamadar said if the court allows one such intervention, they will be flooded with similar pleas. The Bombay High Court on Monday refused to hear an intervention application filed by lyricist Javed Akhtar, alleging that actor Kangana Ranaut's counsel had made a misleading statement in court to obtain an assurance from the Regional Passport Authority on her passport renewal, despite pending criminal cases against her. Advocate Brinda Grover, representing Akhtar, submitted that the statement made by Ranaut of no pending criminal cases was false and misleading. A fraud has been played on the court for passport renewal, Grover argued. Akhtar's contention is that the response by Ranaut's counsel on no pending cases was limited to the criminal proceedings arising out of two FIRs against her for sedition and for copyright violation, while not taking into account the criminal defamation case against her filed by him. However, a bench of Justice S.S. Shinde and Justice N.J. Jamadar refused to intervene, maintaining that if the court allows one such intervention, they will be flooded with similar pleas. We will not hear you. Today, you do not have the right to an audience. If we allow this application, then what about hundreds of other people? The court will be overflooded with hundreds of such pleas. We have our limitations. We are not entertaining an intervention application by someone who is not a complainant in the FIRs in question, the court said. So on June 28, a special division bench of Justice Shinde and Justice Revati had disposed of Ranaut's interim application seeking renewal of her passport. After the Passport Authority's counsel gave an assurance that it would decide on her application expediting, Ranaut had pleaded that she had to travel abroad for her movie shooting, but her passport renewal had been held up. In the course of this hearing, her counsel had assured that the court no criminal case was pending against her, despite her being named in the two FIRs. In July 1, Akhtar filed an intervention application in Ranaut's plea through advocate Jay Bharadwaj. Akhtar said that Ranaut should have brought a factual position before the court when she had complete knowledge of the pending criminal defamation complaint filed by him against her. So Akhtar had filed a complaint against Ranaut last year, stating that she had made defamatory statements on national and international television in what appears to be a clear campaign to malign and tarnish his reputation. So this is the news from my end.
Thank you, Jaydev. And also, there have been several cases of child trafficking. Jaydev, you remember there was a case in where was it? Yeah, in which place was it? Remember? There was a
See, the officials of Plan Site Police Station in Sundargarh district cracked the racket following a complaint filed by one Seema Kuntia, who alleged that her 1.5-year-old granddaughter was abducted. Rourkela Additional SP Bikram Keshari Boy said 8 out of 7 involved in the crime have been arrested and their mobile phones have been seized. We have a lot of pictures of newborn babies in their mobile phones, which indicate that they have been involved in child trafficking. The baby was rescued from possession of the accused persons, he said. So, subsequently, they sold the children outside the state, especially in Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh, they said. So, the case has been registered against, and the investigation is underway.
Yeah. So, viewers, you would note that, thank you, Jade. Uh, Viewers, you would note that, the Assam Chief Minister is doing a, immense job in, he's just caught a big racket of child trafficking. And what he has done is he's going to take strict action against them. And he's also taking the responsibility of, putting the children back in their homes, and he would do it personally. I mean, there's no leader, no political leader who's been working as hard as the CM of Assam, except Yogi Adityanath. So this is something I think we should, as Indian citizen, really applaud. Whenever a political leader, works, for the public, it is, it's up to us to encourage them to do so, because this is what we've been fighting for. This whole Sushant Singh movement is about that. And why was he killed? He was killed because he was going to expose all this. So now, friends, let me have a look at your comments as well. Also, another very worrying factor, viewers, is that in Maharashtra, many people have been displaced. And I'm sure there would be a lot of displaced children. And knowing the situation in Maharashtra, I really dread what would be happening to these children if trafficking is a big part of it, and Maharashtra government does not care a damn. Welcome, Mickey. Welcome, Monica. Yes, that was our time. Welcome, Sanjay. Yes. Lakshman, welcome. Yes, Monica. It's all the time differences. Welcome, Dhruv. Karen, thank you for joining us from Texas. Good evening, Lena. Here also, I'd like to tell you something more. Deepthi, she'll be joining us again on Friday, and Jia Khan's mother will be joining us on Thursday. Now, there will be more news about the diary, and whatever I'm telling you about Shilpa Shetty will become even more clear when you hear the diary. See, there are much more, revelations that Sushant has made in that. And you will know that all this, sobbing and trying to act as though you don't know anything about what your husband is doing, and you don't know about the joint account, you don't know how the money is being spent, and who he is dealing with. All this is just nonsense. So it's Mumbai police trying to take us, for a big ride this time again after the Sushant case. And I also think that somebody has some big grouse against Raj Kundra. Otherwise, so long as he played the game right, he was in the good books of everybody, including politicians. So he must have played something wrong for them to turn this guy in. No? Welcome, Sanjat. We are looking forward to your show tomorrow, Sanjat. Monica, yes. Welcome. KB, good evening. Thank you. Sanjat, KB. It's nice everybody knows each other so well. Looking forward to all the updates. Yes. Welcome, Prachi, and welcome, Sam. Dhruv. Gurbinder, welcome. Men police is weird in true sense. Absolutely. Sam. Meera, what a revelation. Yes. Surely she would have known something about it. See, it's very clear that she was into all this much before Raj Kundra entered the scene. And Raj Kundra would have started, his business also in the same way. All this porn about doing this porn recently, as in 2019 and all, is it just a joke? He has been doing this for quite some time, and that's why he's so experienced in it. So this, they're trying to sort of fool us. Anuj, trap activities like this, how flop actors sustain their page lifestyle. Yes. Karen, how the Mumbai police say Shilpa is not involved. The investigation is not complete. Absolutely. Meera, yes, they're trying to distract from SSR diaries. Another thing is that she was the managing director of that company. Wouldn't she know where influx of money was coming from? Sorry, I'm not buying that. Yes. Yes, it's a drama. These are actors after all. See, they're all trying to act as though she is so innocent. She's just, cleansed in milk and she doesn't know anything. So it's very amusing at the same time. She comes from a business family and she doesn't know. Yes, Karen. Sanchi, welcome. Meera, who really cares for porn business? They did not kill anyone. Meera, here I can ask you a question, counter question here. See, it's just not about porn business. You see, I'll also like to tell you, see, let me read out something else. One more thing, let me just read it out for you, this thing. Look at the advertisements they have made. One second. See, they say their budget is around 7K. So they want a male from these are different age groups, okay? Male age 45 to 55 as bold, okay? They have to be bold. And the girl in the third story, now these are stories. The girl should be aged 23 to 30 as bold. She should be bold. Height should be 5 feet 5 and above. And budget will be 5K to 7K for her action. And the boy should be aged from 25 to 30 as bold. And the budget would be 5K maximum. And what they are saying is only experienced and professional artists should apply. Now we are talking about pornography, and they want, on top of that, they want experienced and professional people. Professional in what is what we ask. Interested artists, send me your full profile details as pics or work link. So these are the kind of ads, Meera, that they have been putting. See, these are some ads that the police could get some images of. Now, what about children? Do you think that there is no child pornography involved? These are things that they're not going to show us. So when child pornography is involved, there will be brutality. And if brutality is involved, there must be murder also. So it's all linked. So this line of yours saying that, see, no killing is involved, I'm sure there must be something in the back of it. This is all a circle. Dhruv, Shetty is playing victim and blaming Kundra for everything. She was also the director in that, and each and every transaction, knew each and every transaction, but don't know anything. Yeah, it's all crap. Nature, all are big robbers, including political leaders, Bollywood. Yes, I agree. Peace next. Good evening, ma'am. Somehow not getting notifications of your live. Is it a bug? I'm not sure, Peace. I need to check that. Let me check it out after I finish the session. Yagna, welcome. Ned, Shilpa, it appeared, abused Raj Kundra when police brought him to her house for joint questioning. She accused him of bringing disrepute to her family. This after enjoying his ill-gotten wealth. Absolutely. They exploited women. Isn't that the reason enough? Yeah. And also remember, the first time that Raj Kundra wooed Shilpa, it was with 3 bags, 3 imported bags. Can you give yourself to a person who's giving you a few bags, imported bags? I mean, that's how cheap you are, materialistic you are. And then reportedly he gave her a Range Rover, all wrapped and packaged. Janani, very good evening. Welcome. Monica, exploiting women is equally a crime as murder. It's the murder of a soul. Absolutely. And children, even worse. She is a ringleader as per Sushant's diary. Yeah, absolutely. And Narayan sir, true. Peace. Pawai Mandir has her family pictures and frames. Very funny, yes. Livia, good evening. Peace. Even I'm not getting notifications of CN. I've set my alarm for 7:50 p.m. and just drop in. No, not notification comes. No notification comes. I need to check that out. I don't know why this is happening. Guys, all this by Mumbai police is to divert from main issues, the SSR murderers. No, Meera, here also I would disagree with you. I would say that this is all linked. Okay. Everything is linked. Raj Kundra is linked to Baby Penguin. Okay, Baby Penguin is linked to these NGOs. You remember, Shilpa Shetty was also involved with NGOs. Now, see, what is the role of an NGO? The NGO is doing some sort of illegal trade. And what is the trade? They say it is child trafficking. So it all comes a full circle. So, and what was Sushant Singh trying to expose? It was this. So it is the same gang. Kundra was close to Baby Penguin. Surprising that Kundra is arrested. I think he rubbed them the wrong way. Monica, bet his ex-wife had the last laugh. Yes. Peace. I think they all have same script. After some days, maybe she'll release a video like Ria Satyame. Yes, true. Ned, all those hugging and kissing Kundra for photo op has flown out of the window when he's caught. Looks like. And I think it's a big, big drama. Shilpa, oh, so he has eldest daughter. Yes, he has a daughter through his wife, first wife. Peace. KB, I think she must have been tutored by her lawyer to act that way. Pick up an argument in front if cops, etc. Is that same as Ria's counsel? Yes. When she said all those and started crying. Why will she admit? Dono biwi pati jail mein honge fir. Sam, yes. Rudra Pratap, can't it be possible that it's a fake investigation by Mumbai to save the real culprits? Possibly they have arrested them to get all proofs, and once it's there, either both will be spared or only these two will be jailed. Now, unless all this is also, this copy goes to CBI, I don't see, how useful it is going to be in the Sushant case. KB, is it the same lawyer? Is that Manik Shinde that you're talking about? Perhaps you can clarify. Host, and Yari with Asai and Musarat via Kapuz. Purpose is falling and falling. Desperate joker. Future is dark. Desperate missionary time over op games. Yes. Shilpa, ignorance of convenience. Yes. Too filmy. Magarmach ki Ansu. Yes. SKK, good evening. Pure drama. Yes, Shobha. Great acting skills. Anyway, Shilpa is trying to create a scene. One good thing is that I think she's been removed from all the child, idol shows, the singing shows and all that. So that's one good thing that the organizers have done. When I think it was Shilpa herself who gave tip to the police. No, it couldn't be that, I'm sure. Something else. Sounds a little off. I'm sure she knows how to behave in public. She has been a celebrity for long. The last part sounds made up, yes. Misha, these people have no morality and live a fake life. Everything is silicon. Sam, acting in progress, yes. It was Shilpa who belongs to Bollywood. So how can Kundra be responsible for this? Yes. Shilpa is doing all natak in front of the cops. दो बच्चे हो गए और पति क्या करते हैं मालूम नहीं है. No one's buying that. Yes, Katie. Anuradha, a Pandora's box of all that's exploitative, at the very least, and corrupt. Yes. Naturally, we have met people through her. He would have met people through her. Yes. Good evening, Prabha. In fact, Sam, I'm sure that his business would have become easier when he got married to Shilpa, because access to everything in the filmdom would have become easier. Neeta, how these guys lead such a pseudo life, that too for lifetime. Yes. Shilpa, whole habits die hard. Yes. Is making porn more sinister than peddling drugs? Why is Ria roaming free? Can't understand. Here again, please, it's the Mumbai police who have caught Raj Kundra. So there seems to be another story in the background. It's not the CBI we are talking about. So that's something to think about. Is there some other agenda here? Good evening, Lalita. Punishment is compulsory. Ma'am, please call Kajal Hindustani on your show. She's in to have inside information of Bollywood and exposes even the big names. Let me find out, Misha. Monica, he has managed to wiggle away by possibly making Aditya Thackeray a very happy man. Also, don't forget the fact that, see, you remember there were photographs of her with Sonam's brother, where he is seen catching a packet and of some white stuff. And apparently at that party, everybody was catching packets like that. So was she dealing with drugs there at the party? So it's all very amusing. See, if you look at the photographs closely. Ayman, Raj's first wife was being exposed a few weeks back, and now the tables have turned. God alone knows the core of all these scams and exposers. Yes. Shilpa, oh my God, red handed. In the quest of making money and being top, some forget their morality and ethics, so karma comes to remind them. In fact, there was also a news report that he was going to involve Shamita Shetty in the movies. I don't know in which capacity, but it seems the whole family is on it. Monica, true. The vixen is oozes wickedness. She's a pervert. In fact, even there's a company named after the mother, which later, they removed her from that. Beautiful. She's pretending all drama queen, shameless. That's how they are all staking. I have a feeling his ex-wife is behind all this. She must be aware of his jobs in UK. Yes, man, could be very true. Peace, the picture had dialogues. I think this case is political because Baby Penguin is close friend of Kundra, and I think SP has initiated this because the Deshmukh case is going on. Yes, very possible, Sanjay. Peace. I mean, no, she's already rich and comes from a well-placed family. Madhura, exactly. Is it possible he has fallen out with his handlers in Dubai or UK or whatever? This is my feeling. Or stopped giving hafta vasuli nowadays to AU or crooked face or some such political boss, hence arrested. And it's also said that he mocked Salman Khan, saying that he earned more than Salman Khan with one, each film. So could be that there's some other force also behind this. Voice of press, quite possible. Ayman, yes, but she must have leaked his secrets. This Umesh Kamath is different person and not the Marathi actor. Marathi actor is filing case against the channels who had shown his photo. Maybe this case serves as a distraction to cover up the real culprits like Anil Deshmukh. Dhruv, please hit the button to show your support. Yes, friends, please, if you like what we present, do press the like button and give me your support. Anuj, hi all, Jai Shri Ram. Sanjay, Deshmukh is in deep trouble as he's going in jail anyway. I think this is to put pressure on SS and Baby Penguin. 327 are watching and 55 likes. Please press the like button. Thank you, Dhruv, for doing this on my behalf. Sanjay, has that rat in hiding surfaced? Are you talking about who? The game of Kundra is over now. Anjum, they deserve worse than this, yes. How strange, all are beads of the same string. Waiting for SSR's justice, yes. No, I have not seen. It's nice to see internal conversations going on, at the same time. So Kundra wanted money coming by hook or crook. He never wanted to remove objectionable content. When Shilpa should be sent to jail. I think that would be a long, long time. Peace. Whole family is missing. Maybe holidaying in some farmhouse. Has Umesh Kamath also turned approver? As he says, Gehna shot porn, not erotica. Finding that cupboard with master clips of the porn video between the walls was a marvelous catch. Yes, KB. I hope, Mumbai police are not playing around as they did in the Sushant case. Please tell me if I miss any of your comments because there are so many. I'm just reading them as I see them. When such incidents happen, it's actually shaming, as we Indians are so worried about our country name, as we believe it's our kutum. Globally, evil celebs have shamed us. SSR case, Vasuli, Kundra. Yes. After SSR departed, the site world, all faces are clear as mirror. Mariam, yes. Shilpa. Anna, Shilpa Kundra, मैंने तेरा पैसा खाया है. कुंद्रा तो डार्लिंग अब जेल की हवा भी खा. जहां तुम हो वहां मैं भी हूं. Ashwini, both husband and wife are super soup in her own words, yes. What she uses in her shows. Good evening, Corina. Welcome. Nina, enough is enough. Now it's our turn to exploit them. I don't think it's exploit. It's time to show them the true picture. Mariam, Shilpa has NGO where now child are taken care. Children are taken, my God. Pushpalata, according to witnesses, Shilpa was shouting on Raj because she is worried about her image, endorsement, and business. That was a real concern. They know very well that case can be managed easily. No, Pushpalata. That's just an eyewash. She knows everything. It's just a big drama that she's creating, and Mumbai police is helping her. I think Shilpa is dumb. If only she is smart, she would have chosen this she would not have chosen this fake millionaire as husband. No, I think, Uttara, that's also wrong because here, see that a lot of these marriages that you see in Bollywood are arranged by the underworld. And it is done to suit them. Because whatever money they make through Vasuli or whatever, a part of the share goes to the underworld. KB, yes, Meena ma'am, I suspect Ria's lawyer and Shilpa's is the same. Manish Shinde. He needs to be checked. He may have advised her to do that drama in front of cops to pretend not knowing about his porn business. So is Salman paying the fee for all of them? Mariam. Other side of the coin is by all, I think those who can't, those who want to be cast in porn movie easily contact Kundra. Yes. In his plea, Kundra stated that the content cops have so far did not depict direct or explicit sexual acts, which means he might get away. No, it's actually the other person is very clearly, his partner has said, the person who works with him has said that it is pornography. So it's very clear about that. And they've got proof also of that. SSR had told the truth about Shilpa Shetty. They will all fall one by one. Kaudi, yes. Welcome, Suniti. Nobody in Bollywood is, yes. Pushpalata, even if Mumbai police gets evidence, they can easily ignore the data. Who's going to monitor? Yes, that's true. Ma'am, did you hear the audio that Bharat is talking about is leaked? Just a part of it. I've not heard the full one. In fact, I think Saffron also revealed an audio, so I didn't have the time to listen to it. Famous film stars who have happily been clicked with Anil Musharath roaming around with Tony Ashai should be exposed and boycotted. These devils are anti-nationals and fools us by playing patriotic. Yeah, the ones who say that, let our players win in Olympics. They are the first, traitors. Peace. We'll see. I feel AU knows everything. It might be a new way of Vasuli. Yes, could be. Simplify. Good evening. Raj Kundra was also charged with spot fixing in 2013 and still he was set free to commit crime again. Not only that, Simplify, he was also caught in money laundering as well in between. He has huge ties with the underworld. It's been proven time and again. Mariam Siddiqui, in every bad company, AU is mainly host and he cited at 13 June near Mont Blanc. Nobody in Bollywood is your own. Only money matters. Yes. Love, come on guys, hit the like button. So sweet of you, love. Joshi, madam, do you believe in... No, I don't. I think she is one of the, people from the other side. Dwarkanath, what about Fakta? Absolutely not. Peace. Sharlin Chopra also exposed how last year after KNR IPL match, drugs were openly served after match. Their wives were also present. Yes. It's a big racket and I'm sure all these cricketers know about it, but they're all being protected. We'll see. Where is Taliwali Auntie? That's a nice name. Joshi, madam, do you believe SSR killed in jail? No, I don't think so. Mariam, Shilpa is close friend of Salman and Salman is closest to AU. It's a chain. Yes. Poonam, thank you. Welcome. Srijit, waiting for Sushant Singh Rajput justice. Yes. Paromita, they are shameless, very disgusting. Yes. Voice of Press. Shilpa claims this is erotica, not porn. Would you like to act in her hubby's so-called erotica film? That's the thought. Yeah, why not? She should have acted in them. If it's so simple and cute as she, says it is, she should have been in it, and she should have put her sister also in it. Piyush, Taliwali auntie must be sitting and counting the chains. Piyush, Kaudi, SSR, I told the truth about Shilpa Shetty. They will all fall one by one. Yes. Bhati, Shilpa is also partner in crime with Raj Kundra. Yes. Anna, you're so composed and charming. It's pleasant listening and watching. Thank you, Anna. Very sweet of you. Mariam, I'm a big fan of SSR, watching you just to get some positive news about that case. You'll all be always, we're always on it, Mariam. Anything that comes out, we will be informing you. When will Riya and Shovik get arrested? Yeah, these are the things that we are not in control of. Yoshi Surpanaga ko bhi expose kare. Who is Surpanaga? If you could tell us. Monica, they marry out of convenience and money, not out of love. Yes. Easy money comes out with absolute shame. Here, I'd like to tell you, friends, since Monica made this statement, which is so true. See, in Kerala, a very famous actor called Mukesh. Now, he got divorced to his second wife, who's a dancer, Mohiniyattam, classical dancer called Methil. Now, his first marriage to actress Sarita was so famous. Sarita was one of the top actresses in Tamil Nadu. And apparently, he abused her so badly, physically and verbally. And she had 2 children, and she got divorced. In fact, she warned everybody about his mean nature, that he's a drunkard and he doesn't know what he speaks about. And then this very classy classical dancer got married to him. Did she not know about him? Is very surprising, because apparently now that they have broken up, and she says the same thing about Mukesh. And Mukesh is one of the top actors in Malayalam films, who usually comes as a comedian, one of the hero comedian, and he's known for his foul mouth and the way he treats women. So if you think Bollywood is bad, other film cities in the south are equally bad. For example, a director called Kamal, who directed the movie based on the famous novelist Kamla Das, giving it a jihadi angle. He just twisted the complete story. And this man is supposed to abuse every woman he has taken, allegedly raped every woman who he has chosen as heroines or supporting actresses. So now a model who's been raped has put a case against him, and this man holds very prestigious posts in Kerala. So how do they give these posts, prestigious posts, to men of these kind? They're all predators. So every industry, whether you look at Kerala or you look at Karnataka or you look at Telugu movies, the pattern is the same. Voice of Press. As per Shilpa, this is erotica, not porn. Which shall, yes, we've already read that, yes. Samya, real life, Big Brother drama, yes. Meenaji, thanks for reading my message. Your show is really nice, always. Thank you, Dina, and you're always welcome. She's smart. They call her Shilpa. Yada banke peda khati hai, isi ki bhasha mein. Yes. Best part is we as public know them well. Mariam, yes. Thank you, Dina. Before Kundra, Shilpa was into crimes. Mother, sister, all. Shah Rukh Khan, Amir Khan, Salman Khan, Saif Ali Khan, Sanjay Dutt, Ekta and Mother, Chopra's, Karan Johar, Thakre's, Pawar's, Bachchan's. Boycott Shershah film. Yes, it's just a money-making strategy. Anything of Karan Johar, we should boycott. Saffron video has been private. Okay. Yes, boycott Shershah. Sabrina, 26 subs. Wow, I have immense respect for you. Thank you so much. It's only because of all of you. You've supported me always. Nice mentioning our comments too. It's a different connect here. Thank you, Anna, because each of you give such intelligent comments and always look at a topic with so many, different views to it, so that our viewers also keep learning from them. Monica, I believe the business accounts of Rajasthan Royals too should be investigated. Raj was in touch with 7 bookies at that time. Yes. You remember, Monica, also Salman Khan's brother Arbaz was also involved in these betting deals. Lena, when this people have criminal record, how come agencies don't keep an eye on them? That's what, and also, Lena, the fact that, see, all of them buy houses, spending crores. Where does this money come from? And why can't the income tax raid them? The income tax is raiding only the middle classes. Why aren't they raiding these big people? What are they scared of? Or are they paid? Boycott Chacha. Yes, Piyush. Priya, good evening. Child pornography is not what he has been charged for. Yes, he has not been charged for, but we never know what all is behind it. It is only coming out. It's like a Pandora's box, Priya. Saurabh, dear man, why Mumbai police is keen now to solve this? No, there seems something else behind it. Shilpa is a close friend of Salman, where Salman is very near to AU, and it's a deadly chain. Sadly, they're all free. Mariam, yes. Nandini, hi Meena, do you think SSR soul is at work? Yes, absolutely. Third World Gaming, he better not get a chance to escape the country like Vijay Mallya. I heard Kundra already has dual citizenship. Certain countries that lose hope in the judicial system. Yes, absolutely. Kaudi, in the end, there will be no justice. They'll be released soon. Really sad. Hira, welcome. Shobha, like the video. Shilpa, Karina. Ritu, that's why these Bolivians and cricketers are silent, yes. And they enjoy the most, so much of luxury. Nandini, it makes sense if you see Saif Ali Khan married Kareena Kapoor, Ranbir Kapoor marrying Alia. These are all pre-planned. Yes, absolutely. They don't even love each other. Joshi, Madam Taimur ki ammi. So, okay. Lakshmi. On the contrary, it will be Shilpa who must have introduced Kundra into these crimes. That's exactly what I think. And Kundra must have calculatively married her. Yes. Canon Meena. Unfortunately, Saffron Tiger leaked the unedited version without taking permission from Style, but it's water under the bridge. Everyone here should watch it on Style Rack as Saffron. Yes. You have to give due credit to whoever was a part of it. So I don't think Saffron Tiger would have leaked it. Perhaps he was also a part of it and he would have shared it. So this thing should be sorted out between them, Sanjay. So rather than us quoting it here, it's not important. Ironically, Mukesh always plays comic roles in his films. He's the cheapest actor in Kerala, and what you would call, in the most negative terms, sleazy, terrible. I've never seen such an uncouth actor. These marriages are quid pro quo marriages only, Lakshmi. Yes. There's a contractual marriage. Yes. Everything is becoming like Hollywood. KB. Most SSR warriors, including myself, strongly believe Crocodile is one of the co-conspirators. She has never a close friend of Sushant the way she pretended on Republic and other TV shows. Yes. Third World Gaming, Nandini. Really, SSR soul at work. At least be pragmatic and say it's karma. Both are good. Why there is no third eye from the center to look at the content put on social media or any agency continuously to protect youngsters coming in Bollywood? Lakshmi, who is Croc? Of late, Mukesh is seen in all the movies. Yes, because he's a part of the ruling party in Kerala. Ritu, boycott Tollywood. Yes. Rani, Balan should be inspected of trafficking. Are you talking about Vidya Balan? Piyush, Saffron Tiger thinks, please let us not criticize other YouTubers. I mean, they are if you're not happy with them, it's up to you not to watch them. So let us not criticize this. Venue is not for that. Soumya, totally agree, ma'am. No movie industry is good. They're all exploitative, disgusting creatures. Anita, welcome. Vijaya, ma'am, we tolerated them for a long time, but now we have to punish them by boycotting them. Yes. Madam, my friend Puneet, who is a doctor in the USA, got a message from Raj Kundra about the Hot Shot app. Initially, she thought his account must be hacked. Interesting. Now it makes sense. Yes. Joshi, thanks, KB, for giving me clarity. KB is one of our most intelligent, critics, and she gives beautiful comments. Lakshmi, why is this young minister of Maharashtra in such a company? The link up he has itself shows what he is. It's a shame people elect these people as leaders. I don't think we elected them. They pushed their way into power. Shilpa, on doing comedy after being villain in real life means he's a double-faced. Yes. KB, thanks for giving me clarity. Mariam, I recently see WhatsApp chat between Smita and Ria. We're both talking about those gifts to SSR. But why Smita ji is so positive towards Ria? Isn't this suspicious? Priya, every institute should submit non-criminal certificate, Bollywood or TV channels. About time Fekta is taken to task. She's been protected far too long by top people. Ma'am, do you think the new audio that, because of which the, no, I won't. I cannot comment on that, Major. So as I said, I'd rather not talk about other YouTubers. Here, this is a place, Major Singh, where we try to give you the news and we also give you stories about what's happening in Bollywood. So I wouldn't want to indulge in this or rather have comments on this as well. I mean, everybody tries to present the truth. If you don't believe it, you're free not to watch them. It's totally up to you. You're intelligent people. Evening, Suchi. It's you scratch my back, I scratch yours. Work till now. SSR Soul is behind them. It's pay time. Yes. Lakshmi, agencies know everything, but the agency is already sold. Shilpa, are you taking adrenochrome? Now you're only able to take, or yoga would keep you slim. Lata, when Shilpa did Big Brother, she had no films with her, so she was demanding escort in UK. That's how she got Big Brother, and Kundra came as her manager. This is what I've heard. And see, what you said is so true, Lata, because a lot of these women, who are, who were based in UK, who fly from Mumbai to Dubai to UK, these are all escorts, and they're given small, what you call item numbers in films to tell them that they're important. And then they're given lavish bungalows, furnished bungalows. And then what they do is they're asked to, hook some businessmen, either in Dubai or in UK, and make them guinea pigs. And if that man is intelligent, he'll get out of it. And if he's not intelligent, he'll also fall into the trap, and become. He would himself be caught in it. So there are many women like this. So what you said is absolutely true, Lata. Inaji, the way you talk is nice. It's my pleasure watching you now. Watching you. Thank you, Maria. Where are you from? Srijit, we thought Raj Kundra is a good businessman, but after knowing his real face about porn business, we are wrong. Government should close his companies and bring him on road. Yes. Kundra, 10 standard. See, I would, again, Piyush, I wouldn't make fun of, lack of education. Because sometimes, I found people with lack of education so intelligent, they give you so much wisdom. It's not the education, Piyush. It's how, you steer your way into things that are evil, things that are negative. And, people who move, towards positive. So there are two directions. If you talk about in our dharma, it is, dharma and adharma. So this is what you notice happening. And the fight today is against adharma. The same Mahabharata, what happened, is now happening. Will you address Hyderabad Tollywood mafia, Lakshmi Manchu, Nagarjuna Kenny gang, which are far more lethal? Yes. If you do not want to do so, why not? Jinsu, I would love to do it. Perhaps when we finish with SSR's story, we will do it, because I've seen the kind of nepotism that exists in Tollywood. And if you look at Nagarjuna, he's like a grandfather, and he still acts, as a hero. I mean, I'm not talking about him personally, but he's not fit enough to be a hero. And he pushes his son, who has absolutely no acting capabilities. There are actors, of course, there are actors in Tollywood who can act, but you can't keep forcing your children down, the throats of the audience. So now it's very similar to Bollywood. And you also know that, see, the power that these actors wield is their fan clubs. If they don't have fan clubs who they pay, then they are nothing. You just write a word against these people and you will know that they will come like hounds, pack of hounds to attack you. That's because they're paid by the actors themselves. Like for example, Shah Rukh Khan or Salman Khan's fans. See, they come with foul mouths. They bad mouth you like Akshay Kumar's fans. So they're all paid. So if you think that it is through their strength of acting that they come into films, you're absolutely wrong. And now, because we're concentrating on justice for Sushant, everything gets sidelined because of that. Simplify with Roshni. Another live example of Bollywood harassment is Pooja Mishra. No one believed her. Yes. No, I believed her right from the beginning, Roshni, because she looks so mad now. I feel everybody. No, she was absolutely true. And you feel so sad for her. Mariam, AU visits Cambodia. So like Ria, because in Cambodia, drugs are legal and near to free. Yes, I know that. Manali, when they have more than 1,000 crores, why would someone do such business? Seriously, think about it. No, they made business that way, Manali. It's not that, see, they got it just like that. Prayatosh, is it live or recording? What? I don't understand. Are you talking about the program? This is live. Raghav, Mumbai police is serious in solving this case by giving case to ED. Yes. Back in 2014, Kundra had taken a dig at Salman Khan, citing that if he was a star, he would be affordable, and Salman earns nowhere near me. Yes, I think that could be one of the reasons, Monica. True Colors, simply boycott all glamour industries to save children and women from abuse, trafficking, and any sort of exploitation. Our defense forces are sufficient enough to cope up with external enemies. True Colors, here I would like to just make a small comment about you. You had tweeted that, tweeted to all the leaders and then tagged my name as well in it, saying that, see, what are we doing about the SSR case? Now, True Colors, I'd like to say something to you. You know very well that from the day Sushant died, I've been on this case. I've been on this case, writing articles and coming on my channel. So please do not add me to a list when you know that very well that the kind of work we are doing. Yes, it's not in our hands finally to give justice. We can only work towards that. It's the federal agencies and the politicians who have to finally do it. So please do not make such comments and tag me in your Twitter. I find it very demeaning. Jai Shri Krishna, Rohit's great news, don't have boot. I don't know why you're missing my comments, love. I didn't see any. If you're putting some here, I will look at it, love. Caroline, I love the way you reply to her. Thank you, Caroline. Shilpa is a perfect example of over-ambitious women. She's from a very humble background, aspirations, aspires wisely, upcoming ones. Is Junior Thackeray protected by Swami? Joshi, True Colors. I read every question you post in comment section, every video. Lakshmi, clean up entire Bollywood is a must. Don't know what's stopping the government in taking a strong step against them. It's because the federal agencies are working against them. Let's see what comes up now. They will be forced to act. नीरू, हाय मीना जी, शिल्पा जैसे innocent दिखती है, लगता है वो वैसे बिल्कुल भी नहीं है. She's making police and these people fools with the idiotic things. Yes. Sanjay, man, you're right about the Big Brother comment, as I was in UK at that time. Yes. Deepti's files have proved correct. Sushant is doing all explosive and all sold. Agency, politician, police, businesses, bureaucrats, justice for Sushant, truth prevails. Friends, Deepti will be joining us again on Friday, in case you're interested. And on Thursday, you will have Rabia Khan as well. Yes. The present movie of Shilpa Shetty has only got 1 or 2 song numbers without any meaty rules. So these are item numbers. She's been mostly better known for such songs rather than acting. Here also, Lakshmi, you will note that, see, all these people who play the game as per Underworld, they're all rewarded. So you get an item number, you get a house, you get a trip to Maldives, So they're well rewarded by the, the people who handle them. Divine, this is why I've come to love your channel. You never bring drama of other YouTubers. During Big Brother, Shilpa had no job or movies and ended up in the show as a celebrity. Yes, thank you so much. Rajesh, after a long time, I'm seeing an interactive stream. Nice. Thank you so much, Rajesh. True. Stay united, warrior. Hello, Minaman. Gattabud is full of all kinds of crime. It's time to destroy Gattabud and save our rich culture. Yes. Trust me your way. So sweet of you. Minaji, could this be any sort of diversion to Sushant's case? I hope they do not just create this drama and then let Raj Kundra leave. I don't know about Mumbai police, so I cannot really speak about them, honey. Joshi, yes, ma'am. Sushant was Abhimanyu. Stabbed by everyone, but who is Arjun and Krishna in this? My question, huh? Yeah. It is a fight between the divine and the devil coming on an extreme level now in this plane. It always existed, but now it's open and out in the public domain. Why is Faketa Kapoor not being investigated too for porn? That will open up another stinking can of worms. I think she's greasing the right palms. How come she continues doing vulgar stuff? Here, KB, see, Gehna and also Shilpa Shetty, you will see if in their interviews, what they've said is that some of the OTT platforms are streaming even worse pornographic stuff. They were indicating Ekta Kapoor. You know. And why Ekta Kapoor is not being pulled up by police is everybody's guess. So you should know that. Divine Universe, Lakshmi, Manju has supported. Yes, right. Coincidentally, the Manish looking Lakshmi Manju came to rescue Ria. This is absolutely shocking as she's not even in Mumbai. Yes. Ginny, Kundra is obviously connected to Penguin and Moria. Why haven't they been called for questioning? Yes. In fact, Dino Moria even wiped off all his stuff, I think, from Telegram or Instagram. I'm not sure. Remember MGR, my goodness, and Shivaji and Jimmy Keshri, my goodness. That's a trend in Tollywood debutants with overhauled lipstick guys. It's Kali Yug, the age of darkness. I pray to Goddess Kali that we transition to a better world from this point forward. Warriors are awakening now, which means a new world must be. Yes, Monica. Nanda, because of COVID in online audition, it's easy to say no for hot roles, casting couch and all. Who all are today exposing Kundra, they may be drugged like SSR. Yes, it's in fact, Nanda, what some of the women said is that they're given some energy drink before their sex sessions. So I'm sure it's something like adrenochrome or something. Something is happening. In the end, it's all about dharma, about seeking high life at the cost of morals. Ram Krishna, high life does not give happiness or even pleasure. That's the maya of life. Yes. Lina, looks like all the laws are made for common people and for them. They can do whatever they want. Mariam, agree. Swami Vivekananda predicted India will sink into a materialist life and then revive into a inherent spiritual prosperity. Tollywood and Bollywood are joined at hip. Riya, Pitani are all clearly connected to Hyderabad gang. Hundreds of photos available. Tabu and Nagarjuna have been connected, yes. Vijay Lakshmi, we expected a lot from Modi, but he's not aggressive. I think Yogi ji will be the best PM who can handle these fellows well. Queen of porn film business in India. Ma'am, at least we are raising our voice. That's enough for building a pressure on agencies, yes. Love. AU is highly connected with Kundra, yes. If you notice, Bhumika Chawla never worked with Salman after Tera Naam. She was offered a movie, but she refused. She's happy and content doing small roles. I guess she has been seen this dirty side of life, yes. I think that wraps everything. I'll take a last one from Monica. Dino Moria did a handshake with Sushant as per the diary entries. Dino had apparently pressed so hard, Sushant's hand so hard that he had to forcefully let it go. The guy knows too much to be walking free. Yes. With that, we come to a close. Thank you so much, friends, for joining me. And I'll see you tomorrow with Sanjat, with an interesting session tomorrow. And day after also, we'll have something interesting. And then, of course, Jia Khan's mother will be joining us, and Deepti's on Friday. So we have an interesting round coming up, friends. Good night.